Hi there, YouTubers, all you preppers out there. This is Ants Not Grasshoppers, aka Jonathan Williams, talking to you today about one of my favorite devices for food storage, and that is the FoodSaver. It is a food sealing device. You may have heard of other brands like Seal a Meal, but this is the industry favorite among a lot of preppers. I think most of us tend to enjoy that one most of all. Here it is. My model is the V2222. It is not the top of the line model, but it is very functional. Does the basic sealing, and it also has the accessory port right there where you can attach a hose to seal up other things as well. And pardon me while I adjust one thing over here. I want to do a little demonstration for you today on what you can do with the Seal a Meal, and I'll be right back. Okay, first off, when most people think of a Seal a Meal, they think about these plastic bags. This is a quart size, pre-cut, ready to go bag that you can purchase. Look for the FoodSaver name, or you can also get generic as well. But I do like the FoodSaver brand because I know it's a good brand, and I like to keep that one. Today I'm going to be storing up some quick oats, because I bought these and I don't use them too often. So I am sorry about that. My phone keeps moving on me. Okay, so right now I'm going to be sealing up these oats. You'll see right here I've got some oats already poured into a bag. And what you're going to do is put the device in. This sucks. God bless. This sucks. Hi there, YouTubers. This is Ants Not Grasshoppers, aka Jonathan Williams, talking to you today about the FoodSaver. And pardon the rough setup, I'm here by myself today, so it's going to be just me alone trying to show you all this. I'll do my best, but I basically want to show you the model that I've got, which, if you're not familiar with the FoodSaver, it's a very handy device. This is it's a vacuum sealer. You put the little bag in the edge. I'll show you how it works in a second. Put the bag in there, it sucks the air out, then it seals the bag with whatever you have inside to keep it protected. There's also an accessory port right there, so you can add some attachment hose and then an attachment device on that to do some further sealing in other devices. I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a second as well. But the basic gist of FoodSaver, it is pretty much the industry favorite among the preparedness crowd. Seal a Meal doesn't have quite as much the extensive following that FoodSaver does, and it's a little bit easier to find better deals on these. You'll see these at like right now I just saw a really good deal on these at BJ's Wholesale Club. I'm not sure if you're a member there, but look for this at BJ's, and they usually tend to have a little bit more of the products at Walmart and Target. They also both have a pretty good display of the items there. So the bags used are the ones I've got. You can get these on a roll, so you can cut it the size that you want, but especially if you're beginning out, get the pre-cut size bags. They're quart size. They're pretty huge. I mean, they're pretty big. And even if you wanted to, you could cut these down and seal both ends accordingly, or just, cut these down and use them from that size. I haven't found much more of a cost-effective measure to get these versus the rolls anyway. And I tend to enjoy this because it's got a cleaner cut. I'm not good at cutting. And some FoodSavers have like an automatic cutter on there. You can store the roll in it, and you can cut the bag to the size that you want. Mine doesn't do that. I have a little bit more of a lower end model, but one day I can, here's to dreaming. So to show you the gist, I am going to, again, pardon the roughness again, because I am by myself, all alone here. Don't pity me, that's okay. Here is opening up the FoodSaver. I've got my oats ready to go. Close it up. I don't know if you can see there, but you line it up right there along the edge. You probably didn't get that at all, but it was probably just one big blur. Close the lid down. Then you're going to latch. There's a little latch here on the side. It's a little latch right there on the side. You see the bag is in there ready to go. Now, it's almost showtime. We have two options to choose from, seal or vacuum and seal, and we want vacuum and seal. Hit that and watch it go. This is the fun part. Can you see that? Okay, all the air is gone. It's now sealing it. So now that it's maintaining that vacuum, and it should be done about now. Yep, there we go. So it's safe to let go. Did you hear that release a little bit? You hear that little poof? Look at there. That baby is locked in there. Locked in there good. Let me give you a little bit of good light there. And of course, you can label these. What's also nice about this is that you can also cut it open and reseal it and use it again. So you can use that for a while. So if you cut it up here at the very top near where that seal is, you can go back and just reseal it once more. Now, and you could use this for meats, fish, poultry, anything. But right now I'm showcasing some dry foods. Except for one thing, I do want to show you that one other versatile feature of these bags is that, say, if you do have soups or stews, these, you can take these right from the freezer or from the fridge, and you can actually toss it right into, it's going to be hot, right into boiling water. And so you can cook it right in the bag. And this is some beef curry chili that I've had going. And it's really, really hot there, but you can see that bag's been boiling for a while, and the integrity of it, it stays up. I mean, that bag's, it suffered a little bit. You can see the water's had a little bit of slight discoloration, so there might have been just a little compromise in there with the seal, but not bad. But I'm going to go ahead and shut that off. Now, my other favorite feature is going to be the accessory hose, which I will pause for a second, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, picking up where we left off. Now I'm going to show you another way to seal up some dry foods. Here I've got some more oatmeal. We've got oatmeal in that bag. Now we also have oatmeal in a mason jar. Now typically you can use just a regular screw top. I got these at Tractor Supply. They're from Ball Mason. Just a regular screw top lid goes on. It's great for just taking your lunch to work, etc. But if you want a longer term solution where you're not going to get to this oatmeal for quite some time, in comes this accessory. This is a vacuum sealer for mason jar lids. Now you want a fresh lid, or at least one that has not been heat sealed or used to actually wet can something. So this is it's a clean, brand new lid. It goes right on top, just like you would, of course, with your doing a can sealer or wet sealing. And no ring. Leave the top right there. I'm going to put the accessory hose thing right on top. Make sure it's jammed right on there. We're going to activate it with vacuum. Let me see if I got it right here. Vacuum. This is the fun part. Okay, and again, let the vacuum relax a little bit. I like to give it just a little bit of time without shocking it too much into, all right, but listen to this. See, here we go. It's a good release. All right, pull that right off, and look at there, you've got a solid seal. That is great. Now, again, the good thing about this kind of seal is that the air is out. Air is out. You've got an airtight seal that will not go bad. And you can just pop this lid and, of course, get out whatever oatmeal you need. And the nice thing is you can reuse your lids for this. Like when you wet can, you cannot reuse your lids. But when you dry can like this, you can use these lids over and over and over. As long as there's a good seal. And I'm telling you, you can't. I'm not pushing hard against that. You can't get that thing. I use it for fun stuff like my instant coffee, because I got a good sale on some instant coffee and it was starting to get compromised a little bit in the packaging. So yeah, this is exposed to light, but I kind of tend to keep it in a dark place for the most part. And that is basically it for the FoodSaver. Again, one of my favorite products. I think you'll find it's exciting if you get into it. It's a good way to store food. Go online, find these bags at buy them in bulk. If you can find them in bulk, people buy these things and sometimes they don't want them anymore. You just buy them in bulk from eBay But usually I just get them on sale and I just buy one every now and then. And that is basically it. So again, next time we're going to talk about wet canning next time. And I'll show you how to actually do things like fun stuff. Like normal things like blueberries, you know, wet canning like that. But also how to do meats like chicken breast and stew beef and other fun things like that. So, but this time, I hope you enjoyed the FoodSaver presentation. And if you have any questions, just drop me a line. Thanks. Bye-bye.